Hey, this your girl Ashley. I'm back with another video. And do you think the defense should take the stand? Okay, so I feel like 9 times out of 10, 99, 95 to 99% of the time, I think they shouldn't. Like, if you real deal guilty, why are you going up on the stand anyway? They already know about you, little Joe Blow. Like, they already know you're guilty. But I would say, if you're really trying to argue and really trying to make sense of everything, I think you should. In a case where you should go on stand. So there was a murder trial that I went to when I was an intern. He was trying to defend the charges and get them, lesser. To be like, no, it wasn't really intentional. And he testified. When he testified, it was like, oh, okay. I guess. like it makes, I guess, some sense. He said that he went on a trip on that booger sugar. So he thought that the victim was coming at him. But he was so delusional that he didn't really know what was going on. Well, that was his defense, that he was so delulu. He thought that the victim was coming at him and that, he was hallucinating. So I feel like in some cases, yeah, you really should. If you are 1000% guilty, I think so. What did I just say? If you're 1000% innocent, that's what I meant. If you're 1000% innocent, why not? I would say that, yeah, if you're guilty, just wrap it on up. But sometimes it can help you decide if you are going from a first-degree murder to a manslaughter or second-degree murder or just getting off in general. It can always change the circumstances when you do go up there. Now, if you guilty, they might stamp it for you. They're like, oh yeah, little Susie did it. Go take her out of here. But it's crazy to think that a lot of times they really should not go on the stand. And it was so funny because I was just watching All the King's Men where she testified. I was nuts. I was like, one of the times I was like, well, maybe you should. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do that, but I would say that too. I would say that on the stand too. And then, one of my favorite TV shows, How to Get Away with Murder, the main character was on trial for her life. And she decided to testify. And I was like, you technically didn't do it. Now, accessory after the fact. You did do that. But you really shouldn't be charged with anybody murder because she never murdered anybody. So if you fight for your life and you really didn't do it, and if you have a really good lawyer, yeah, I'll go up there. Yeah, if you got a poopy lawyer, I don't know what to tell you. You just gotta start praying or fire them or something. Or appeal because they was incompetent or something. Because people don't understand, when you're fighting for your life and you're innocent, it's a whole different ballgame than when you're fighting for your life and you really did do it. You really did. You really did chop him up and throw him in a lake. You really did that. But, some people don't believe it's the same. Believe it's the same, and it's not. I think that's what the defense was trying to say. Like, a defense counsel will say, it's easy to represent somebody that's guilty, but it's not as easy to represent somebody that's actually innocent. And that's where the challenge come from. So, people can go on there and say whatever. They can hold their hand up and swear on the Bible and perjure themselves all the time. So, and then I don't like when if they do take the stand and then they try to blame someone else. No, that was them. It was like, oh, so you gonna throw dirt on somebody else's name that died? Like, who does that? Like, excuse you? Like, now you need extra time just for lying. Like, oh, why would you say that? Like, why would you say that? And why would you do that? So, it's a lot of factors that go into testifying if you're on a defense and why you should and shouldn't. But I say 99% of the time people should not. But it's always a window of exceptions where it's like, yeah, I think you need to go and get up there because that's not. You need to go they need to put some respect on your name up in this court. So, and because you testify, it can go better for you or worse for you. So, you know. And plus, if you're guilty, you just need to be quiet anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're just making it worse. So, and, in the case of the Menendez brothers, they testified, and I was like, I mean, but like, what are we like? What are we judging? So it was just the why part, and sometimes it's just the why part of why you did it that people need to explain, and sometimes I wish that they would go up there to explain the why. I don't like when they don't tell the people like why. I mean, sometimes they really don't have a reason. They just was like, Joe Blow gotta go. But sometimes it's like you just want to hear like why they did it for money, because most of the time it's for some money, or they just really don't like them. And it's crazy to me how you just wake up and it's like, yeah, let me go commit this crime against this person, but then I'm gonna deny it, and then I'm gonna testify on the stand and try to get them to believe that I didn't do it. It's like, baby, that's too much. If you would have put all this effort in there, maybe you wouldn't have even committed this crime, or maybe you would have got off. Like, you're doing too much. Obviously, doing too much. But innocent people, I encourage innocent people to always testify. No matter if you think it will hurt you or not, I truly believe that people that are innocent do need to voice their opinions and voice their concerns and be like, how am I on trial right now? I didn't even do it. I wasn't even in the crime. But the system sucks.